basic thing about depression is the tendency, now they're isolating.
Yes.
They're in their room. They don't want to come out for dinner. If they do come out for dinner, they don't want to talk to anybody. Everything's fine. And if they were in a number of sports, they don't want to do it anymore. If they were in music, they don't want to go. And they're in their room. A lot of times, if they're allowed the phone in the room, they are just making it worse. They're going on all kinds of like group chats, just places where they are being emotionally abused, and they can't leave that alone. There's sometimes anxiety will make you act out socially because you're not sure if you're doing the right thing. Well, then you become the target.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're that guy or you're that girl. You just keep laughing. I hate your laugh. And then that goes all into the group chat. And
it's like a search for identity. And you don't know where you fit because you're down so low.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And eventually just want to sleep all the time. And then there's anger. Another sign. It's almost better the kids who are sad because people are trying to comfort them or trying to help them. But for many kids, it doesn't come out as sadness. It comes out as anger, frustration, especially teenage boys who will start going into this. They become so irritable, and so sarcastic, and so hard to be around. And they too got anxious about something. It could have been that they were a big star in middle school lacrosse, and now they don't get any playing time in high school. And so they're really angry about it. And when they tell people say, just keep going. It'll get better. And they just don't feel that at the moment.
Right.
And boys are starting also to have a lot of body image things. Probably from the internet culture, the Photoshop culture.
Yeah.
So there's that.
That's interesting. Yeah, we always equate that with girls, but I can see that, yes, that affecting them as well.
Yeah, and then the girls, it just sad, sad, and really not being able to figure out what is going on.
Right.
Inside or outside, but they do know that they just don't feel right. And there's another, I don't have a picture for this, but the other picture would be a completely happy young person. And sometimes they are covering this all up because there is no way anybody's going to learn about this. And they also feel that it is their job to keep everybody happy. And not to bring anybody down because you don't want to do that. Right. And yet you feel terrible all the time.
Yep, that was me. I covered it up from 4th grade on. Even married, my husband had no idea I was depressed and contemplating suicide on a regular basis.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And you get really good at it.
Yes. And that's why when you hear people say, well, I had no idea. And people will say, well, why not? I mean, it's your kid, right? And no, they are masters. And this is the same with the body-focused people. They are masters of subterfuge. They can hide anything.
Wow.
And go to great lengths to hide it.
Right.
And yeah, as you were saying, as long as I'm happy, as long as I'm up, Nobody's going to go any deeper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.